Alice lay in bed, staring up at the ceiling. She had been dreaming of the moon again. In her dream, she was walking on the lunar surface, surrounded by craters and mountains. She could feel the cold, dry air on her skin and the powdery dust beneath her feet. She was so happy to be there. She sighed and closed her eyes. She knew that she would never really get to go to the moon, but she could still dream. She imagined herself floating through the air, weightless. She could see the earth below her, a small blue orb in the darkness. She felt a sense of peace and tranquility that she had never felt before. She opened her eyes and smiled. She knew that she would never forget her dream of the moon. It was a dream that would stay with her forever. She closed her eyes again and drifted off to sleep. In her dream, Alice was walking with a group of other people, all of them scientists and astronauts. They were on a mission to explore the moon and learn more about it. They walked for hours, taking in the sights and sounds of the lunar surface. They saw craters of all sizes, from small ones that could fit in your hand to huge ones that could swallow a city. They saw mountains that rose up like giant waves and valleys that stretched on for miles. They collected samples of lunar rock and soil, and they conducted experiments to learn more about the moon's atmosphere and geology. They also took pictures and videos of their journey so that they could share their experiences with others. At night, they would gather around the campfire and tell stories. They talked about their families and friends back on Earth, and they shared their hopes and dreams for the future. One night, as they were sitting around the campfire, Alice told them about her dream. She told them how she had always wanted to go to the moon and how she had felt when she was actually there. The other scientists and astronauts were all very impressed by her story. They told her that she was very brave to dream so big, and that they were sure that she would one day achieve her dream. Alice smiled. She knew that she would never forget her dream of the moon. It was a dream that would stay with her forever, and she knew that one day she would make her dream come true. Alice woke up the next morning feeling refreshed and inspired. She knew that she would never forget her dream of the moon, and she was determined to make it come true. She got out of bed and went to the window. She looked up at the moon and smiled. She knew that one day she would be there. As she drifted off to sleep again, she thought about all the amazing things she would see on the moon. She would explore the craters and mountains, collect samples of lunar rock and soil, and conduct experiments to learn more about the moon's atmosphere and geology. She would also take pictures and videos of her journey so that she could share her experiences with others. She knew that it would be a challenging journey, but she was determined to succeed. She was a dreamer, and she knew that anything was possible if you set your mind to it. She closed her eyes and fell asleep, dreaming of the moon. In her dream, Alice met a group of friendly aliens who showed her all the amazing things that the moon had to offer. They took her to see the giant craters, the towering mountains, and the vast valleys. They showed her the lunar caves, where she saw strange and wonderful creatures. They even took her to see the moon's mysterious dark side. Alice had the time of her life exploring the moon with her new friends. She learned so much about the moon, and she made memories that would last a lifetime. When it was time for Alice to return to Earth, she was sad to leave her new friends. But she knew that she would never forget her time on the moon. It was an experience that she would cherish forever. Alice woke up the next morning feeling happy and fulfilled. She knew that she would never forget her dream of the moon. It was a dream that had come true, and she was grateful for the opportunity to have experienced it. I hope you enjoyed this short story. I hope it helps you fall asleep and dream of the moon.